All right, so what I would call this is really a trend filter. So if price is below a moving average, we're going to get a short output. And if the bar, I shouldn't say price, but if the bar is above the moving average, then we're going to get a long output. So that's really a trend filter, right? And if the bar, not price, but if the bar is touching the moving average, then no output. In other words, no trend, right? Let's see here. All right, so let's make a new logic template here. Okay, so we want to know is the bar, above or below the SMA20, as a trend filter. So, all right, so we're comparing bar prices to the SMA20. So we're going to grab a comparison solver. That up, and let's give this a name here. Well, actually, yeah, before we name this, let's identify exactly what are we dealing with here. So let me grab an arrow, right? So, and I need to turn off my stay and draw mode. There we go. All right, so if a bar is completely below our moving average, right, then in order for a bar to be below it, that means the high price has to be underneath it. And in order for a bar to be completely above, right, that means the low price has to be above, right? The low price above, the high price below. And anything else means the bar is touching it. Right, so you just have to go in and analyze the individual parts of the bar, that you're really that you're actually looking at. Right? So for this solver, we need the low price to be above or the high price to be below the SMA 20. All right, so input A, that is going to be price, right? The bar prices. So for a long output, right? So right now, right, we have the closing price as default. So that's pretty simple. If the close is above or below our SMA, right, we're either going to get a long or a short output. So instead of using the closing price, let's use the low of the bar, right? And there we go. Let's see. Well, actually, input B is the SMA 14, so it's not going to be exact yet, but we're kind of getting close there, but not quite. And then for a short, we want the high of the bar to be underneath the SMA. So now for input B, let's adjust our SMA to the 20 period. There we go. So let's adjust that to the 20 period. And there we have it, right? So the low is above the SMA, and so we have a long output. And as long as the high is below, we get a short output, right? There you go. Whenever the bar is touching, no output. So, all right, it's just that single solver there. That's all it took. We didn't even have to adjust any of the output settings either. So let's open up the rules window here, right? So the default settings is, right, for a long, the low price needed to be greater than, right, the SMA, or the high price needed to be less than the SMA. So we didn't have to, there's no adjustments needed here. All right, so that does it for Rama's question there.